92 million jobs are expected to be displaced by 2030. So that's what, 5 years from now? Sure. I stumbled on the Future of Jobs report, 2025 edition, and some of the key findings that stuck with me were that 41% of employers across the globe plan to replace you with AI. Um, 91 million jobs also are expected to be displaced by 2030. What that means is those jobs will no longer be relevant, right? But the good thing is that 170 million other jobs will be created. So my question to you now is, will you be among the 170 million people or among the 92 million people? But anywho, so what this basically means is that a lot of industries will become irrelevant. A lot of jobs, a lot of industries will decline, while some other industries will grow. Some of the fastest growing skills that you need to learn now before 2030, or you need to upskill to, depending on whatever industry you're in, is, I'm just going to mention a few that I saw in that report. One is AI and big data. I mean, we've already seen how the world is going, right? How AI has come to change a lot of things in different industries. So, AI and big data in this field, I think we have the machine learning specialist, we have the data analyst, we have data scientists, we have the programmers, we have the robotics specialists. Basically, people who understand how AI works and people who know how to use data for business growth. That's one field. Another one is thinking. Creative thinking. So this is where I kind of fall into. So creative thinking have to do with the strategists, the UI UX designers, the social media strategists, the I don't know if I'll add content creators, but no, I think they have their own field. But yeah, so basically any job that has to do with creative thinking, I think storytelling, right? How you're being creative and using that to push brands forward. And then another one that stuck with me was leadership and social influence, right? And I think in this part, this is where you have your entrepreneurs, you have your thought leaders, you have um, podcasters who have influence, right? You have hmm, you have YouTubers who have influence as well. You have, I think, brand influencers, brand ambassadors. You have content creators who can bring about social influence. That's what is important, right? So, how are they helping with social influence? The report is broad, right? And so this is just me summarizing it with just a few takeaways that I could get. It's broad, but it would be nice if you can also check it out, and maybe in that way you get to see which skill do I really need to upskill to, or do I need to learn? Which industry do I need to move to before 2030? Right, you can check it out at the, I think, World Economic Forum, right? The Future of Jobs reports on World Economic Forum. Check it out. And yeah, so this year and going forward, you need to start upskilling, you need to start learning skills that are relevant in the global workforce, the future global workforce, actually, not even just the present, right? So learn the skills. And yeah, so if you're actually interested in, I won't say being in the creative industry, because creative industry is broad. And I do not do everything, but a part of creative industry is where you have like social media strategies, you have social media management, you have copywriting, content writing. So for these particular ones that I just mentioned, if you're interested in like a one-on-one coaching with me, just send me a DM and we will see how we can work. And it's not free. Before you come to my DM and be thinking it's free, it's not free. But yeah, when it comes to my DM, we can talk and we'll see what works for us. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Peace out.